I think it's a consideration.
Right, okay. So ADUs. So state passed a law, so think of this. An ADU, granting unit, right? So the state basically says, guys, cities, we're gonna strip away all the red tape. Let's make it happen. We have an issue on housing. We're gonna allow the streamlining of granting units on properties. Either it be an addition on the garage, right? So building up on top, a separate unit, right? Or attached to the house. So there's multiple ways you can do it. We're working with, well, we're gonna go sideways, but renovation loans work great with that. Either an existing residence that doesn't have much equity, or in a purchase situation that has a big lot like you have right there. I think it's 10.5 or something like that.
Yeah.
You can throw a detached granny unit in there, either put the kids in there, or mom, or grandma, whomever in that, you can rent it out. As long as it's a single family residence, right, they'll allow us to do that.
What are the ratios for the lot size? Because that is an interesting question.
Yep, great website is Houseable.
Houseable?
Yep, just go to Houseable, input your address, and they'll tell you.
And they'll tell you based on living in Fullerton at this address.
Yep. So think of, let's just review what we're talking about here. We need to change the conversation we have over clients. As bankers, we don't have it. The conversation we have is, what's your rates, right? You guys have it because it's right there in the open. So you have to, I mean, let's just be real. How am I going, you got to think to yourself, how am I going to earn this, right? To where, and that's about earning your income right there, the different strategies of if you can structure the transaction and the next one can't, how valuable is that? That's huge.
Showing all the options.
And then the whole what's your income stuff just goes to the sideline.
Yeah.
And then working with renovation. How many MLS comments do you see sold as is? Hey, it's a buyer's, a renovation or whatever the comments are.
Yeah.
You know what I see in that? That is a great, for my first time home buyers, or maybe the ones that are frustrated can't move up. Those are the awesome properties right there. Yeah, in lending world, that's what we call a non-lendable asset, meaning only cash or a rental loan can close on it. And so think of who's working with buyers right now. Nobody?
Oh, you're talking about us.
Yeah.
If there's money in it to do it.
Right. It's tough, but also too with a buyer, when you find a turnkey house that's affordable, then they're 5th or 6th in line, right? It's tough. I'd rather go after the listings, right? And get a good listing. But let's switch the narrative again. But let's say this listing here has issues. And it could be small as a broken window or as large as a foundation. What makes you different that you can get this listing? Well, your reno background can. Because you know what, Mr. and Mrs. Seller? We can sell this property as is. Don't put a dime into it. Great, I don't have a dime to put into it, right? Now we're not going to be subject to an all-cash buyer that's driving the margins down on this property. Went to a property, open house, where I live in Yorba Linda. This was maybe a year and a half ago. It's on the 14th hole at Yorba Linda Country Club. Just drove by, see how it is.